Okay, the history of the Submarine Museum on this location, it started about 40 years ago above a church in HMS Dolphin. It was called St Ambrose Church, and it was really just a room with some memorabilia that had been placed in there. And then it progressed, and I think it actually came onto this site in the mid to late 70s, and then the site then developed from there. I would say that in the format that the museum is now, it's probably developed from 1980 onwards to what it is today. The building behind is the John Fieldhouse building, and it's named after a chap called Admiral Lord John Fieldhouse, and he was Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Navy, and he was also a really good submariner. And in the forces they call him soldier, if you want. You know, he looked after his men. So in the Navy he was, you know, a sailor's sailor, if you want. And the building was completed in 2005. It's actually shaped like the front end of a nuclear submarine, so when you look at it from a distance. And inside is a corporate entertaining area, and also on the top floor we've got a science and interactive floor where there are lots of hands-on gadgets and things, games for people to play with and understand what the purpose of a submarine is, how it works and why we've got them. What else is exhibited in the Submarine Museum? There is HMS Alliance, which is our prized possession. This is what people come to see. You get a guided tour through there by a veteran submariner from the diesel boat age. And also on the site we've got Britain's very first submarine, which is Holland 1, designed and built by a chap called John Philip Holland. That's in its own environmentally controlled building. We've got a Second World War midget submarine, which you can look right into. It's been cut in half and you can actually look inside it. And this particular one, X-24, did a lot of work up in Norway and sank a floating dock and some merchant ships. The museum is run by employees. We've got a director, and we've got the guides that we have are all volunteers. They're all ex-diesel boat submariners. We've got some nuclear guys, but the majority are diesel boat guys. And then the others are part-time wardens, which help with the security of the galleries, and also helping with the public, interacting with the public, making their visit an enjoyable one. And funding for the museum is grant in aid, and also footfall, so people come through the gate, they pay, so the money is generated from there. The Submarine Museum, as of Friday, the 18th of this month, we've just become part of the National Museum of the Royal Navy, and it's where all four parts of the Royal Navy, the surface fleet, the Marines, the Fleet Air Arm and us, are now all under one roof, if you want, you know. And I think the development for the museum, or the museums under that system, will be pretty good. The Submarine Museum does one-off visits, or one-off attractions. This summer we've done a number of events actually. We've recently opened a pirate gallery which talks about piracy from the sailing ship days right through to why submariners were called pirates, and right through to the present day, the submarine services combating piracy down in the Southern Oceans. And this summer we had 3 one-day events, and it was mini musketeers, we had a Punch and Judy day, and we had a treasure chest making day. It's all to do with piracy and that sort of thing. And we've also done a few other little bits. I think last year we did a model radio-controlled submarine day. It was a weekend, and that was fantastic, where the Model Submariners Association turned up with all their radio-controlled submarines. We built a pool, and the public could see these diving and surfacing, and they talked about the submarines. And the future really is to try and do more one-day events and promote it, so we can get the public in and have an enjoyable day.